and those who worship him must worship him in truth and spirit. Now this woman didn't know that about God, God's spirit, how God can work for her, can he change for her, what can he do for her. But we here and we know God, amen? We know the King, we know the King, we know the King, what he do. He's the Savior, he's the lover, he's everything, he's the great I am. Alright, he's the El Shaddai, he's Jehovah Jireh, our provider, he's God of all creation, he knows the star, he can count the star, he's a bright morning star, he's able to do abundantly and more, and he can give you that peace. And she was the one who was searching for that. She was searching for that. Then she had a conversation with Jesus. She said, after that, she said, I know the Messiah is coming. Right? She knew the Messiah was coming. But Jesus said to her, I who speak to you is the Messiah. Ah, there you go. Now this woman had an encounter with God. She got an encounter with God. How many of you first time you get an encounter with God, you're so happy, you're joyous, you're happy. Anyway, the guys know, she meets with God. And she's like, what? Jesus is the Jesus? But she didn't all believe it yet. Anyway, the guys came back up. The guys brought him back to the disciples. What they went for? Chinese food, yeah. Y'all came back, running back to her, Jesus, and they see her here with a woman, and they're like, they didn't want to say anything, but they know Jews and Samaritans, they don't mix. Anyway, as they come back, they didn't ask why, they didn't ask nothing. Now the woman now encountered Jesus, and he told her about the living water. About the living water, how God loved you. I can give you this living water. You drink of this water. Then he explained, yes. He asked her, go bring your husband. Tell her, go bring your husband. Then she said, no. Then he said, yes, I know. You have 5 husbands. So when you think God don't know what you do, he know your story. Right? He know your story. Your story not be on Facebook only. Your story, no. Jesus knows your story. So when you think you can hide your story, God knows your story. He knows everything about you. He tell her, you got, not only do you have 1, but 5. And the one that you have, that's not even yours. That wasn't even her husband that she had, right? So as she met Jesus now, she leave. When the guys came back, she leave. You can go back to your seat now. Give her a round of applause, guys. She was awesome. She did awesome. She did great. Alright, so as she went back into the village now, the guys came back. Then they asked Jesus, to bring the food, Chinese food. They're like, wow, Jesus, you hungry? And Jesus said no. Right? They asked him, hey, can we let's give him something to eat. Right? Let me see, I gotta turn over one on this page. Yeah, so they asked him to eat. They're like, hey, we forget to give Jesus some food. And then at 4:32, St. John 4:32, he said, I have food to eat of which you do not know. And that's the food, the Spirit of God. That's the food, man shall not eat by bread. When God was tempted in the Mount of Temptation, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word of God. That's the living word, the living water, that's the word. And he went on in verse 4:34, Jesus says, my food is to do the will of him who sent me and the finished work of his. So Jesus came for a purpose. That was a setup. The guys went away in the city, away from here where the encounter happened. Jesus, you could have us give it up for Jesus. Yeah. So the guys went away. Hasn't been the guys were there with Jesus. Would the lady come? Because she come at a time when it was quiet, when it was hot, sun was hot. The ladies, you wake up early, you wash your clothes before the sun come out. You don't want to deal with the heat. So if Jesus and the guys would gang up here, the guys would gang up like this. What a guy in his favorite pose is this, you know what I mean? They would have been there, she probably would have turned around. So God knew, the guys went away for food. He didn't even want the food, but he met with her. He met with her at the well. Friends, I'm telling you, I want to encourage you today. Jesus is here. He could change you. If he can do it for me, he can do it for anyone else. Amen? Amen. And that is so true. I'm going to give you here this verse from Jeremiah. Jeremiah says, for I know the thoughts. Jeremiah 29:11. I was sharing with some of the guys here. You can go to that. When you find it, say amen. I want you to highlight that. Because I use that all the time. And I want you guys to highlight that in your book. Scratch it. If you don't have a highlighter or pen. Jeremiah 29:11. Who can read it for me? Sister Rebecca, you want to read it?
Find it? Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope.
Amen. Amen. So the thought that God has, God's thoughts of you. God is thinking about us, even though we may not be righteous with God. God thinks about us. There's a song. Was it Pastor Golemi? Is it mindful of you, that you think of me, that you love me? There's a song like that. You guys know it? Yes. So God is thinking about that. He's in our thoughts every day. Even though we messed up, she messed up, but God met with her. She messed up. God met with her. He knows our truth. He can give you the living water. So he says here, for the thoughts I have for you, the thoughts of peace. God wants to have his peace. You know, I was not peace. I used to be roaming, go to all the clubs. Soon as I come now, I did it, buddy. I read that I'm saying barbecue and dance Friday night, Saturday Lenny's. You know Lenny's are closed down now, thank God. Yes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now I'm going to church. Wednesday night Bible study, Friday night prayer meeting, and Sunday. And when I get anything else, I'm there. That's the change. That's the change. And we're here today. You come all the way. Look how far we go. How long a boat take? Me want to take an hour and a half, and me want to study. You guys don't take 10 hours. 11 hours? No food. Y'all came through all the way. It was raining. So God is here with you. I want your friends to take back, you know, something we're struggling with. She was struggling. She was struggling. God set her free. God set her free. Not only did he set her free, when she run back, you know what she did? Come see a man, come see a man. Tell this lady crazy. How man you want, lady? She said, no. She meet Jesus. That's what I'm doing today. I could go party somewhere, some beach or resort or something. What are they? Arrow Pint and what else they have in Bartico, Regatta, you know. But I'm here today, you know. My testimony here today, you know. The enemy, he tried. Like you know, pastor to preach. The Christian life is not gonna be an easy one, but it's sweet, man. Sweet is the victory, right, in Christ that we have. I come to the airport. Pastor said, "You alone about Murph? You alone on the flight?" I said, "No, me alone. I going home." You know, discouraged. And I said, "No, God. You know, this is what you ordained. You want this, you know. And I want to come here be with the young people. I feel, you know, like I'm young. I'm more young than you guys, you know. And I came here. I want to tell you how I'm blessed to be a part with all of you. I'm gonna add all of you on Facebook. Pray for you. You know, God's gonna move in your life in a mighty way. You know, when I came to the airport, Pastor, you alone, Murph. I said, "Oh, Jesus, no." But God will put you through some things that you don't want to do. You know, I came on the trip. When we come in, nobody, me know who picking me up. That's the thing. I hear Pastor what he said. Take a picture from WhatsApp with Murph and send him. I said, "Oh God, I said 10 minutes, I water on, I got bouncing with a shot, self chubby, down on the plane, you know." When I reach to the airport, now Ryan is here, the guy who came for me. I walk up like this, I come, Bob, turn around, and I said, "God, you know, you said that you will provide everything." How many believe that? He's the great provider, right? And he said, "Don't worry, cast your cares upon him, that he cares for you." I said, "Me ain't going nowhere." So I'm right there. Who come for me, gotta find me. I said, "Put up your name." I said, I looking for somebody who will not be name. I see no morphine, no Mahendra, no serum. I said, "I'm here. I'm here, God." And the young lady come and tell me, "Is you brother Murph?" Yes. I'm hungry. You know, but I'm here, man. I'm here with you guys. You know, man. I'm so blessed to be here. You know, I'm gonna get so much friends, and I'm looking forward. If we're gonna come back, we're gonna come back here. We're gonna play some more cricket. We're gonna beat the DS team, but this, and we're gonna be clear next time we play them. You know, but it's just so great. And I want to encourage you today. Same thing that Jesus did for the woman at the well. You know, God, he did this for her. And I'm just retelling the story how he wants it. You know, and he can do it for anyone. Whatever you're struggling with here today, God can change it around. He can change it around. And it's changed around for your good. But you gotta say, "God, I want this. I want to change." God, I have to want to change. I have to want to change. You know, that's like, "God, help me. You'll help me change my mindset, you know, change my thinking, you know. No more parties, no more, you know, woman was crazy, but, you know, I have to deal with it, and it's a constant battle. But, you know, I have to do it because the love for Jesus, God, he did it for me when he went up on the cross. Yeah, more. You think about me, you know. You think about me. And I came from a Hindu background. You know, I came from a Hindu background. God ordained this. Jeremiah 29, just embed this in you. And then he says, I'm just going to continue. He said, thoughts of not of evil, not of peace, not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. And there's a song that we sing in the Church of the Nazarene. And I asked, what's his name? Joel, Brother Joel, logistics. But we want to sing this song, You're My Hope. And can you come, guys, from the Nazarene Church? We're going to sing that song. And I close. And if anyone want to come up here and say, God, I want you to change something from me, just as you did it for the woman at the well, we're going to sing that song. You come up here, we're going to pray with you. Come on, guys, Nazarene Church, the one in OZP. Can the band, the guys who play the band, yeah. And the choir, if you guys know it, we're going to hum it tonight. Hum it tonight for God. Oh, you know what? You want all of us to come and sing it? How about that? Come here, let's go sing that song. Come on, guys, come on. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Let's all go to the well. Let's all go to the well where she met the king. All right? Who want to come? You want to play? You want to play keys? You are my hope, hope like no other, reaches to me. Let's go, guys. You guys coming? Yeah. You are my hope, hope like no other, hope like no other, reaches to me. you, Father. Thank you, thank you. We give you praise, we give you praise, we give you praise. Stay here, Pastor. Stay here, stay here.